Hello, thank you for watching. I have been reporting since about 2010, pursuing a journalism bachelor's degree. So I hope you enjoy this original content. Thank you for watching. A quickly spreading virus has now been confirmed in all provinces of China, as well as other countries, including Australia, South Korea, Malaysia, Nepal, the US, and the UK, has people across the world concerned. A new strain of a virus called coronavirus is still in its infancy, with the first report being on December 31st of last year. New Year celebrations in China have been canceled, and transportation of 57 million Chinese on lockdown to prevent the spread. Of the 1,287 cases reported, 41 people have died and 237 are described as in critical condition. This is an overall fatality rate of 3% and a critical condition rate of 18%. For comparison, the SARS coronavirus outbreak from the early 2000s, also originating in China, has a fatality rate of 10%. The incubation period is commonly 2 to 5 days, but for some, the symptoms have taken up to 2 weeks or longer to show, with cases quickly reporting within the last few days and more returning travelers from the holiday. Scientists expect a rapid increase in reports before the end of the month, where the fatality rate will most likely rise. The results of new reporting by Environmental Working Group have revealed more toxic man made chemicals that stay in human bodies for a lifetime in the United States. Called PFAS for short, the chemicals are commonly used as a non sticking agent in cookware and as a fire retardant, as well as in beauty products. The toxic chemicals are found in not only drinking water and livestock, but also food and makeup. The chemicals are linked to cancers, high cholesterol, learning disabilities, and a multitude of other ailments. Heavy amounts of PFAS are potentially affecting more than 7.5 million Californians and more across the nation. For example, cities in North Carolina and Illinois were previously reported by the FDA to be over drinking water limits. But with the new reports by the environmental, this shows the EPA has underreported the severity. The FDA recently admits in an investigation that it's estimated about 98% of people in the US have PFAS in their bodies. 11,000 sites around Michigan may have been tainted for years due to landfill in the environment. CNN says earlier this month, Denmark became the first country to ban PFAS chemicals. California government Gavin Newsom signed a law to go into effect in 2020, allowing the state board to order public water systems to monitor for PFAS chemicals and requiring community water systems to report detections. Other states are more than likely to follow suit. Another concerning report regarding toxic chemicals and drinking water comes from Madison Heights, Michigan, where a electroplater company has failed to properly dispose of more than 5,000 types of hazardous wastes. The owner of the company, Gary Sayers, not only owned multiple businesses and properties in the city, but also disposed empty waste barrels onto his personal property on a creek in Marion Township. Testing of the barrels are awaiting results. Township officials are prioritizing residential wells in the area for immediate testing and will later test soil and other water sites in Oakland and Livingston counties. Sayers has been told to properly take care of the waste since 2016, where he lacked a permit to store. He pled guilty and has started serving his 1 year sentence. U.S. Representative Rashida Tlaib is calling for an EPA probe. Some opinions here. I suspect that this new strain of the coronavirus will be classified as a class 2 outbreak before the end of the first quarter of the year. I personally believe that there are more people out there who have not yet been tested for it, and a significant amount of people will come back from the Chinese holiday with the virus. Scientists at Imperial College London estimate that around 4,000 people are likely to have been infected in Wuhan City alone as of January 18th. Anecdotal reports of those that have been screened at airports reveal multiple people who later were confirmed to be sick with it that were granted access to travel. This virus is also airborne, and we know airplane cabins do share air with passengers. With such a long incubation period, it's no doubt that a significant amount of reported cases will be revealed in February. When it comes to the Environmental Working Group report, I think that the FDA has not done proper testing to get true levels of toxicity in the nation. While only a small amount of cities in the United States are classified as over legal limits, these legal limits are still giving too much leeway to the seriousness of having toxins in the body that are not naturally expelled over a period of time. In Madison Heights and across Michigan, they're just at the beginning stages of testing these hazardous waste materials. Action has only taken place recently. When green ooze was seeping out of the soil and onto a freeway, the owner has been confronted about the issue since 2016, too many years, and his bitterness for the law and government has put so many people at risk. Cancers and high cholesterol is at the top of the list for most likely ways to die. This man single handedly will be responsible for the deaths of many people, and I personally think he deserves a sentence of life in prisons. But this is a unique situation where the law can't prove who was and going to be affected by this man's decision to disregard the safety for so many years. Water systems that draw their water from Lake St. Clair and the Detroit River, which are downstream from the contamination, are still awaiting test results and will probably find that they are affected from soil erosion and water runoff from the rain and snow. Again, thank you for watching. This has been my news update for global and national news. If you have any questions, you can message me on YouTube if that's still a thing. And thank you for watching again.